What are you guys doing? Better not let me catch you.
Hey there, Bulldogs. I'm Michaela Lopez, and I wanted to let you guys know about one of the growing concerns on campus, vaping. Administration is here to remind you about the consequences if you do get caught vaping. So here's Ms. Ray with more information.
When we find out that a student may have a vape device or may be vaping on campus or on school grounds somewhere, they're brought to our offices, they fill out a statement of facts, we get their side of the story, that's part of their due process. Depending on the circumstances, if we don't already have the device and we have reasonable suspicion that a student might be in possession of a vape device, then we will do a search, and we always have a witness to the search. We make sure that we aren't violating a student's due process. If we find a vape device during or anything associated with a vape, like vape juice or pods or anything like that, then we start the disciplinary process. And first-time offense, a minimum is 10 days out of school suspension. However, we offer a reduction to 5 if the students would like to follow our counseling program with our school psychologist, Mr. Siriani. And so if they and their parents would agree to do the counseling session, then it can be reduced to 5 days. And then we just follow up with the suspension process. If there are subsequent events, then it's very likely that a student will go to a long-term suspension hearing. And so long-term suspension is anything beyond 10 days. So that could be just 11 days, it could be the rest of the quarter, it could be the rest of the semester, it could be the rest of the year. It just kind of depends on the circumstances and what the school recommends and what a hearing officer would ultimately decide.
Having a vape device or any paraphernalia results in the same punishment as being caught vaping anywhere else on campus. Also remember that students should not be hanging out in the parking lot during school. That includes before school and during lunch.
So if we get involved in anything tobacco related, so that could be vape, cigarettes, chew, anything of that nature, we're gonna, first of all, get your parents involved. We're gonna have them come down and we're actually gonna talk to you, because at that point we've committed a crime. So even something like vaping, even just the device or just the pods, those qualify. So in that case, we're gonna come down and we're gonna do a citation. So at that point, I will issue a citation to you for a court date. It's kind of like going to traffic court, but in this case, the outcome's gonna be a little bit more than getting a simple traffic speeding ticket. It's gonna be where you have to do either community service and or pay like $200 to $500. Enjoy your suspension, man.
So vaping can get you into some serious trouble. So make sure you're not vaping in your car, make sure you're not having it on you, and make sure you guys aren't vaping on campus.